Hi everyone, it's me Giovanni, and today I finally have something to talk about. Sorry. Um, so I watched Not Real Names, Not at All, some video about the Mimic graphic novel, and yeah, it's extremely choppy, extremely choppy. But also, Not Real Name, Not at All said about you know, one of the things is that she uses characters from the novels to depict herself. Like, for example, obviously, mostly Charlie Emily, or Charlotte. Um, now, um, so sometimes I always think about what Nadia looks like in real life. Sometimes I think about that for some YouTubers that I know or who I watched and who I think are my favorites, my absolute favorites, especially due to Five Nights at Freddy's. Naughty, not real name, um, I would mostly imagine a brunette with glasses. That's it, what I might imagine her to be like. And Charlotte is brunette. Eh. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna say it. Now I have created a character 10 to 11 years ago that I have talked about many, many, many times before. And I'll say it again. Quinzo Schmidt. This is my OC. At the time, I had this idea or thought that what if the marionette from Five Nights at Freddy's 2 had hair, and not black hair or white hair? What about brightly colored hair? You know, something much more original. Please. I thought of the color orange, and that gave me an idea to make an OC based on the marionette having hair. At the time, and I clearly remember this. People at the time thought that the marionette was a girl. So my character is a girl. In 2015, there were sexy versions of the FNAF characters: Freddy, Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, mostly Toy Chica, Foxy, Mangle, and the Marionette, created by Disembowelled, on DeviantArt. And recently I've decided, I thought that the sexy version of the marionette was absolutely ridiculous. I now hate it. I'm sorry, but I really do hate it. I don't know if anyone has ever talked about the sexy versions of the FNAF animatronics created by Disembowelled, but I will. I sure damn will. I'm pretty sure nobody has ever talked about any other FNAF related media, FNAF fan characters, at all in their fucking existence. I'm just saying. But I now hate the sexy marionette. Mainly because, knowing the current FNAF lore, the marionette is possessed Charlotte Emily, who was a child. And she was killed by her father's best friend, outside of, now confirmed, that she was killed at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Not Fredbear's Family Diner. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. You need to know that the FNAF animatronics are possessed by children. Dead, murdered children. Meanwhile, my OC, inspired by the marionette, is a teenager. Specifically around the ages of 13 to 19 years old. She's not a child, not even an adult. A teenager. And I'm just going to make this very, very clear. I do not want my character to be sexualized or fetishized in any way, shape, or form. That happened. One time it happened before without my permission. And it made me somewhat uncomfortable at the time. I was a child at the time. And let's just say I'm pretty sure that my friend at the time who made that certain thing involving my character was a child as well. I was uncomfortable by it, but not 100%. I was just weirded out by it, but still uncomfortable. They removed the video. They removed the thing, thankfully, and I never saw it again. But I never saw them again. And it was probably for the best. Now, if you sexualize or fetishize my character, I am going to warn you this one thing. Canonically, she has been sexualized or fetishized by her own friend when she was the same age as Quinzel. And Quinzel was absolutely irritated, angry, frustrated about it. And so Quinzel decided to end their friendship by slitting the girl's throat open with a pair of scissors. That's all I'll say. Like I said, I now hate the sexy puppet. And there's nothing wrong with creating sexy, attractive, really boobish characters. I'm fine with it, but considering the canonical fact that in the current FNAF lore, you know damn well that the FNAF animatronics are possessed by dead children who are probably around the ages of 5 to 7 years old at most. And my OC, who's not in the FNAF canon, though I wish, is a teenager. Not a child and not an adult, but a teenager. A petite, young, innocent teenager who I do not want her to be sexualized in any way, shape, or form. I mean it. I'm sorry, Disembowelled, but I hate your sexy version of the animatronics. I'm serious. Especially due to the puppet's design, mostly due to her hair. Okay. Now, originally, the hair was long, straight, down. But then, it got changed into a ponytail. And then, pigtails. Why? Especially due to one strand of her hair. in front of her face. Sometimes, yeah, sorry. It would involve a purple streak, matching the purple tears and purple eyes. Now, my character realistically would have blue eyes, which, realistic. I absolutely hate it. I don't know why the sexy marionette is absolutely inconsistent with mostly the design of her hair. But it really doesn't matter anymore to me. I just hate the sexy puppet. I mean it. Like, it's not even... It's completely a bare body. Like, it doesn't even look like the marionette has clothes, because the buttons in front of the torso are not there. Instead, it's a bare, naked black body with boobs and, being realistic, of course, having nipples. Actual nipples. I am not kidding. If you actually look up and find the picture of the original sexy puppet, then you will know what I mean. I hate it. Especially the anime versions of the Five Nights at Freddy's characters, again as sexy female women characters. I'm pretty sure the original creator behind those creations took the anime concept of the FNAF characters as these sexy female, really booby characters and just cranked it up to 11. Marie, I also hate Marie. I hate it so much. Why can't they be more original with, I don't know, just making a brand new character inspired by the marionette? Like, hello, I already did mine like 10 years ago. 10 years ago, people. Seriously, think of something else. Colored hair, colored eyes, literally any color in existence. And I don't know, stick to any gender possible, male, female, whatever. Still, people thought at the time that the marionette was a girl, and some people still do, and it's kind of exhausting. But I'm not here to judge about it. Now, I'm pretty sure I said this in the beginning of the video that, no wait. I saw Boxy's layer design of the marionette, and I think it's really good, especially with the Disney influence. Mostly being inspired by the Blue Fairy and Jasmine, the Blue Fairy from Pinocchio and Jasmine from Aladdin. Now, fun fact about the Blue Fairy, her face is inspired by Snow White, based off Snow White. And let's just say people thought that that Snow White was the youngest princess, being around 14 years old. My character is a year younger than Snow White's alleged age, being around 13 years old. So yeah, you know what, that's it for now. See you in the next video. Please stay safe, please. Stay at home, stay away from protests, segregated areas, and don't forget to smile. Bye.